What's going on, guys? Bob Buskirk here at Think Computers, and today we have a pretty cool gaming gear combo from TT Esports. It is their Commander, and what it is a keyboard and mouse combo made for pretty much the beginner. This is a very inexpensive combo, so for only $29.99, you're getting both a gaming keyboard and a gaming mouse all in one package. So let's go ahead and take a look. The Commander gaming gear combo comes in a pretty nice retail package. It's not much bigger than the actual keyboard and mouse inside. On the front here, it does show the keyboard and a mouse in action. And if we flip over to the back, it goes into detail and kind of gives you a full overview of both the keyboard and the mouse. So again, if you are at the store, you can get a good look about what this keyboard and mouse combo is about and all of the information before you go ahead and buy it. But let's just get into this. And we should be able to do that quite easily. And inside, of course, keyboard and mouse nicely packaged, as we can see. Let's go ahead and check out the keyboard first. We do get a little, looks like a little warranty policy. I'm not really sure. I don't see one in here. I don't see a user's guide, and everything in this is plug and play. So I really don't think you would need a user's guide, really, just for the fact that, again, it's all plug and play. So let me get both the keyboard and mouse out, and we'll take a look at the keyboard first. So taking a look at the keyboard, it is very light. Again, this is a $30 product, so you're not going to get that really heavy feel. Of course, that heavy feel you would from a typical mechanical keyboard as well. This uses plunger style switches. One thing that's actually cool about this keyboard is while you do have the plunger style switches, these use the same design as mechanical switches as far as the keycap design. So you can actually buy, those aftermarket keycaps and use them on this keyboard, especially the Thermaltake ones. The Thermaltake Gold ones will actually, or the TT Esports Gold ones will actually fit on this keyboard. So you can still get that same kind of tactile feel that you would say on a mechanical keyboard with this keyboard, which is pretty cool considering, again, this is a $30 keyboard. Now this is a full style keyboard, so you have your full complement of keys as well as a full number pad. One thing that I'm noticing about this, that you can see like this section right here and up top, all around the keyboard, it actually has that kind of soft rubber feel, not like a full rubber feel, but the softer rubber feel. That's probably going to make it nice and easy to be a little bit more comfortable rather than typical plastic. One thing that I know that's going to happen with this is that it is going to attract fingerprints very, very easily. That type of material always does, so that's something you're going to have to look at with this keyboard. We have these like little metal accents, so we have, of course, the one up here, one here, and cool, two down there. Gives it a little cool look. The keyboard itself is fully backlit in blue backlighting, which is kind of cool. Again, for a keyboard in this price range, you typically don't see any backlighting. So you do have that as well. There are some extra keys extra functions as far as this keyboard goes. So you can actually hold down the function key, which is right here, and your F keys, you have, it looks like a shortcut to your music player or something like that. Then we have a volume down, volume up, mute, stop, back, play, pause, and forward. And then we have some other ones. One looks like for email, for internet lock, which I guess is system lock, and then I'm not sure what this last one is. Maybe calculator. I can't really tell because it's very, very small, but you have those extra functions. Of course, if you are in game and you want to turn the biggest thing is turning volume up or down. That's especially important in game. So being able to hold the function key down and hit one of the F keys just makes it that much easier. As far as everything else goes, one really cool thing about this keyboard that I didn't mention is that it has a really cool system for if you spill something. So if you spill water or pop or anything really on this, it actually has spill ports that are built into the inside of the keyboard. And if we flip it over, we can actually see the drainage ports. So there's one right here and one right here. This is really great. Again, for a keyboard of this price, typically, this is going to be something that it just things like this usually do happen to keyboards. You spill a drink or you're into a game and you spill something. This allows you to actually spill that, and it's going to drain out of the keyboard and not actually break it, which of course is great. On the back, we do have 2 rubber feet here, and then we do have height adjustment on the keyboard as well, so you get a little bit better height adjustment. Now, if you want to hear the keys, I will type a little bit, and you can just hear how loud they are for those interested. So they're not all that loud. It does have kind of a soft feel. If you're used to mechanical keys, this will be something very interesting for you, because it doesn't have that, you know, feedback or noise feedback like mechanical keys do. And then of course our connector and our USB cable. USB cable is nicely braided, which I always like to see, because again, that's usually the first thing that breaks on devices like this are the cables. So having a thick USB cable is great. Let's move to the actual mouse. And the mouse is well, nice little mouse here. So the mouse, I'm actually going to use it before I talk about it. So the mouse has a pretty nice feel to it. It's good in my hand. I like it. The top part of the mouse right here actually has this kind of sort of like the same soft touch that's on the keyboard. Has that nice kind of soft touch feel, so it's going to give you a good grip on the mouse. As far as buttons go, you have 2 of your main buttons here. You have, this says CPI, I'm not sure if it's supposed to say DPI, but that is your DPI switch button. So it will cycle through all of your different DPI levels. And then on the left side, we have 2 buttons. Of course, these can be used in game for fast weapon switch or something like that. And then of course, if you're not in game, if you're just browsing the internet, these are usually used for back and forward. We have LED lighting on the side, on both sides, and then the TT Sports Dragon logo will also light up. The bottom here, you can see we just have 4 regular mouse feet, and of course our sensor. This is a 2400 DPI sensor, and of course that can be changed on the fly with the button up top. We have our scroll wheel, which has rubber on it, so you can again get that really good grip on there. Same thing with the mouse. You have a nicely braided cable, which I really do again like to see on gaming products. And that is about it for this combo. It's a really cool combo, especially for the price. You know, somebody that you know maybe just might be getting into PC gaming. And of course, for younger people who don't have a lot of money, this can be a great combo to get you started, especially, or for the casual gamer who doesn't want to spend, you know, $70 to $80 on a keyboard alone or a mouse alone. This combo is really great. Again, we're going to test everything and play some games with it and see how well it is. But for $30, you really can't go wrong. So make sure you check back very soon on thinkcomputers.org, as we'll have our full written review. And remember guys, if you enjoy our videos, why don't you subscribe? Catch you guys later.